We are clinging to an old world that is collapsing, and it's time for us to let it go. Hi, guys, welcome. I am Josie from Lily Leaf 11. Yeah, I know it is crazy out there, but it's because this old system is collapsing, and we're no longer I don't want to say that we were ever controlled because we aren't controlled. We are these incredible souls, amazing beings. We have so much power within us. But when I'm saying we were controlled, it's basically we were just a bit naive and we didn't really know what was going on. We came through this cloak of forgetfulness, and now we are starting to remember. But it's time to take responsibility for ourselves. So what's happening is this old world is collapsing. Now the higher realms are no longer I don't want to say allowing it because we can still continue to allow this to happen. It's this crazy game that we've been playing, but it's almost like, okay, we are being called back. We're being called back to the divine self, to the higher self, to the higher realms. We've been called back because we've been stuck in this lack of memory, in this forgetfulness, in this game of illusion, of limitation, of duality, which has created so much suffering. The reason that we feel like we're suffering is because we've forgotten how incredible we are. We've forgotten our true selves, our higher selves, our connection to our loved ones that have passed, our connection to our wellness, our abundance, that we all have financial freedom as a soul. We don't even need money because we just can create, manifest whatever we want. But we've forgotten it all. And so what's been happening is the layers of the false, what people would call the false matrix, the reality layers that aren't of the true essence of who we are, those layers are crumbling because it is time for us. Like I said, there's been a call, like we've been called back by the divine light, called back to our true selves. So what's happened is people are stuck in loops, stuck in repeating patterns, stuck in old limiting beliefs. So whenever that is, something that you're clinging onto, then that the true self is calling you back. So it's kind of like that little push, that little nudge, and then that little smack and whack, and illness and injuries and just too much drama going on. That's because we're still holding on to the old. So it's really time to let go of those old lower frequencies, those old limiting patterns, limiting beliefs, loop systems. We're stuck in this, it's been like a mimicry system where parts of it may look like higher realms, like beautiful landscapes and, that little sense of, a little bit of bliss occasionally, a little bit of happiness, just a little bit of a tease. So it's got a little bit of the higher realms in this reality. But then there's so much as well that has been negative and just been a lot of shadow, a lot of darkness. And so now it's almost like we're just too tired now. We're bored of this game. We're done with it. We don't want to keep playing it. But the thing is, we're getting more and more tired, more and more exhausted because we're trying to hold up the old reality. The old reality is not allowed to stay anymore unless we are supporting it. If we keep asking for it, then it just keeps getting created. So what we really need to do is focus on aligning with our true self. So taking a look at your thoughts, your feelings, your belief systems. Are they aligned with what you want for yourself moving forward? What would be your new story? What would be something exciting that you want to create? What would be that next scene in your movie, in your play? So yeah, it's really fun and really empowering to take responsibility for how you're feeling, what you're focusing on, what you're actually creating. Because what I'm noticing, even in my own family, is that they'll blame somebody else for how they feel. And it's time to take the responsibility and realize that we are the ones that are feeling. We control how we're feeling. We have the choice. There's so many different frequency lines, that timelines that we can choose. We have the responsibility and we have the options to choose and be empowered. We don't need to rely on somebody else to tell us what to do, rely on the outside world. We have all the information from the universe within us. So quite often our brains and our egos are just getting so overloaded at the moment. The brain and the ego is just for this reality construct. It's not our true self. So the brain kind of tries to store as much information, but it's not meant to store that information. We're meant to be kind of connected to our true self, our higher self, our universal guides, whoever you want to connect with. And then we can download all of the information really easily, rather than like what the guides are showing me is we have our phones, and our phones are getting really filled with maybe old apps, old software, same with the computer, old software, still trying to store it in the memory banks, and we don't need to be storing it. We can upgrade and release all of the old and just bring in whatever we need. We can download any information that we need. So yeah, the old systems are collapsing. It's almost like the guides are showing me these building blocks. It's like we're trying to hold up these really heavy blocks and we're getting really tired, and then some people can't sleep very well, some people get nauseous and dizzy, overwhelmed. There's just so much going on, and of course the ascension symptoms can do that as well. But if we try to release all the old blocks and beliefs in a gentle flow state and really look after ourselves, find what truly brings us joy, like is it walking, is it nature, is it meditation, is it yoga, is it running, is it the gym, high vibrational frequency foods. If you don't know what high vibration foods are, then you can just Google. Normally it's nice, fresh, organic foods, fruits and veggies, and you can put love into it. If you don't have any healthy food around, you can just try and put love into it. I have a water kind of filter kind of, it's like, you just fill it up with water and it's got crystals in it and filters. But then I also wrote on the lid of it, I said, I love you and thank you to my water for kind of refreshing and cleansing and clearing and hydrating me. So yeah, it's the intention. Remember, everything is energy, and whatever intention and whatever belief, whatever perspective, perception you have, you put into it. So yeah, it's just time for us to shine. It really is. And I would recommend to stop holding on to those old systems. Stop trying to hold everything up. It is exhausting. Release it all. I find sometimes I might get a headache and I realize I'm actually literally holding on to the headache. I'm holding on to it. It's like my brain is holding it to tighter. I'm getting tighter and tighter. And I just have to keep unlocking, unblocking, and release it, relax it. Can you relax even 1% more? 1%. Then go to 10% more, relax 20% more. Just keep practicing. I know it's just never ending. But the thing is, in order to manifest our dreams, we really need to level up. We need to feel and be and resonate on the frequency of the thing that we want. The quantum fields, they react to your state of being. They don't necessarily react to your visualizations, your mood boards, your affirmations. They react to who you are within you. They react to your cells, your your frequency, your state of being. So we have to really start feeling that abundance, our true self. Our true self is abundant. Our true self can create or manifest whatever we want. Our true self is complete wellness. It's complete knowing. It's clarity. It's wisdom. So yeah, it is really time for us to shine. So thank you guys so much. Just keep going. I appreciate you and all the work you guys are doing, just to even show up, you know, just even to get up out of bed on earth is incredible. So keep going. You've got this. I just want to send you heaps of love, light, good vibes. And yeah, we're doing this together, and it's working, but you just got to keep going. But at the same time, when I say keep going, you've actually got to relax. You've got to relax, let it go and let it flow. Let the universe support you, guide you, and bring in anything that you need. So yeah, love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.